Hello, let's tune in, folks. Today we will be talking about behavior and manifestation. We've already talked about the fact that we can use visualization as a tool to manifest, picturing what we would like to have, to be, or not to be. Visualization through thoughts. Cool. And then we talked about how our emotions need to be, our bodies need to be in a state to actually accept that reality, handle that stress, that joy, whatever emotions are associated with what you're picturing, right? Now we have to add in the actual behavior piece. So, when you are faced with your old thoughts and old emotions, and we are trying to integrate new behavior, we need to make sure that we are not responding to that old state. So go back, rewatch lessons, or continue to do your own research, but then go out in the world and try to start applying what you are actually trying to change. Because let's say, for example, I'm picturing my dream job and I know that I deserve it. I believe it. And I'm ready for the emotions that come along with it. I'm now regulating my nervous system. I know how to do somatic release. Coolio, Juan Julio. Okay, I've achieved those two things. Now, I need to make sure that I have the behavior that aligns. Do I have the vocabulary and the skills needed for that actual job? Just believing it and picturing it is not enough in the real world, right? Because when I'm in this, we're using the example, when I'm in the interview, I also need to convince that person that I am the person for the job based off of the way that I speak, the way that I act, the way that I present myself. Because at the end of the day, usually our manifestations, what we want, are involving other people. And the only thing that is visible is our behavior. All of those definitions from before. It's an observable action or response, right? If the boss, whoever is interviewing you, they can't see your thoughts. They can't see your emotions. I mean, unless you carry them on your face and stuff, but you know what I'm saying? They only know what you present. They only know your behavior. And sure, because behavior is tied to our thoughts and our emotional state, they can see the certain level of what you're trying to present. So we need to make sure that we have behaviors that are in alignment with what we are visualizing, our emotional state that is ready to handle whatever situation comes to be, and having behavior that actually matches that. So, question, are you behaving like the version of yourself who has what you desire, right? I'll give you one other example. Let's say you're ready for marriage. If you're sitting here all day or whatever you think about it, thinking about, I really want that person. First of all, if that person was right here, if that person was right here with you, your thoughts wouldn't be thinking about having a person because they would already be here. You don't need to be thinking about the person that's already here. My emotional state, am I ready to have somebody take care of me? Or are my past experiences of when somebody maybe didn't treat you right being brought into that present moment and now affecting what you've actually brought in? And also my behaviors. Am I acting like the version of myself who has what I desire? Because let's be real, again, if the relationship was right here that you want, I wouldn't be sitting here thinking about that person. I would already be in the emotional state. So, what would I be doing if I had that person? Everybody's dream relationship is going to look differently, right? If you want to be somebody that like stays at home, has the kids, cool. You should be learning how to cook. I don't know, doing laundry. I don't know. There's things you would need to do because you want to play that role. But if, let's say, for example, even before you have kids and all of those things, before you guys move in together and you are cooking, blah, 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 it's like, what are you going to be doing to actually attract that person? And even when they're already there, you're going to be taking care of yourself in whichever way you feel like you need to be doing that, which is working out, which is going to work, which is living your life because they're already here. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one.